Dr. Sheena Howard here, founder of Power Your Research, an academic branding company where I help academics and educators increase their visibility, authority, and income without the expense of a publicist. And today we're talking about monetizing your brand, looking at 5 different income streams. Now, right now, I don't know when you will be watching this, but right now, there are a lot of people who are getting paid bonuses from threads, from Instagram, and I am one of those people. I get bonuses from Instagram. I have been for a couple of months now. And I see a lot of people online saying that they wish that they could be a part of the bonuses program because Meta has it only allows certain people to be in it. But the thing is, that's not what you should be striving for because it's chump change. You're not I mean $20 to post 20 pieces of content, you know, an extra 200 $300 a month, your time will be best served maximizing your income potential by building your brand and not even thinking about whether Meta will pay you or not. So, in the meantime, while you're waiting for Meta to pay you bonuses, please listen to what I'm saying here because I'm going to give you 5 income streams that can get you to 6 figures that are reasonable and doable. Now, there's millions of ways that you can get to 6 figures, there's millions of paths. I'm just going to give you 5 ways that I know because I use them. And I think just breaking them down a little bit might help you see a pathway instead of having ambiguity and misinformation about how personal brands actually monetize. When people say monetize their audience, they're talking about income streams. Not you're not going to get rich from Meta paying you. So here are 5 income streams that are I believe are the most feasible for you to focus on and actually accomplish in a year's time, in 2 years' time. First, client work. So let's say you make $50,000 in client work a year. Now you might be saying $50,000, that's so much. But if you've listened to me talk long enough, you know that I harp on B2B sales, selling your thing to organization. So this is the consulting. This is the selling your skill to an organization. It's like if you cut lawns, yeah, you can cut lawns for your neighborhood, but you know who's going to pay you more money? That organization that has a big patch of grass in the back that they need cut every 2 weeks. You can charge them more than you can charge your neighbors because they're a business. And so, whatever your skill is, whatever you can consult on, start optimizing and focusing on selling your thing to businesses. 50,000 a month, a year, 50,000 a month, you'll get there. Next, 20,000 in speaking engagements. If you're listening to this, my target audience is academics, specifically tenured professors. You get asked to do speaking engagements a few times a year without even trying. No, people are not trying to pay you. They're only offering you $500 or $1,000. You shouldn't be accepting that. Your goal needs to be to increase your speaking engagement fee but also get more speaking engagement opportunities. I talk a lot about using different tools for your speaking engagements. I've talked about this in different sessions about a speaking engagement sales funnel. I'm not going to go into it here, but the one thing I will say is increase your speaking engagement rates and let people know you're open to speak. $20,000 a year for a person with a PhD is totally doable, period. Next, $10,000 on your community. Start a Patreon account. Start whatever community you want to start. Doesn't have to be Patreon. I know there are some other ones like Substack or whatever it is. I personally use Patreon. Give value to a group of people that will want to pay you monthly. You can get to $800 a month, and so you can get yourself to 10,000 a year. Get yourself to 1,000 a month. You can get yourself to 12,000 a year. So we're at 50K for client work, 20K for speaking engagements, 10K for your community. Another large income stream is grants. We're in the middle of the year and I've already applied to over 20 grants. And you might say, "Oh, that's a lot of work." But you got to work to make money. So $10,000 in grants, totally doable, especially if you're applying to a high number. So that's 50K, 20K, 10K, 10K, and 10K on your digital offerings. This is going to be your courses. This could even be your ebooks. This could be, your high ticket course. If you have a high ticket course, 10K is even really low for the year. Now, you might look at these 5 income streams and think that you can make more or less in certain areas. Write them down and then go for it. Write down your goal. I want to make 50K this year on consulting work. I want to make 20K this year on speaking. I'm going to build a community that pays me $1,000, $800 a month. I'm going to apply to 20 grants. I'm going to push this digital course that I got like my life depends on it. And at the end of the year, if you can look at yourself and say you worked relentlessly to reach those goals, I can promise you, you will be further ahead and closer to the 6 figures or at the 6 figures. But you got to start and you got to do it now. And you can't keep it in your head. So write down your goals, write down these income streams, and then go for it. All right. My name is Dr. Sheena Howard. I'm the founder of Power Your Research, an academic branding company where I help academics and educators increase their visibility, authority, and income without the expense of a publicist.